Sold! Here are the keys to your new home. New beginnings sound exciting. From a new marriage to a new home, having access to legal help comes in handy. With Legal Shield, you can connect with a designated law firm that knows your state laws, helping with prenups, real estate contracts, and even wills and estate planning, starting around $1 a day. Legal Shield. Real lawyers, really affordable. For 10% off your annual subscription, sign up at LegalShield.com today. That's LegalShield.com. Legal Shield does not provide legal representation or advice. See a plan for complete terms.
Hi, I wanted to check in with you. How's your vagina?
Oh, it's not good.
Okay. What's going on down there?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? We don't have to.
No,
but I want to make this a safe space.
I have a whole new thing.
For you
I
to
have
talk
a
about your
whole
vagina.
new thing.
Oh, yeah, on top of the old thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have a UTI now.
Okay, so now you have vaginosis and a UTI.
Yeah, so I went to urgent care.
Oh my God.
Surgent care. Because I was like, what's it called? Urgent care.
Okay.
And he gave me, oral antibiotics for bacterial vaginosis, oral antibiotics for a UTI.
Yeah.
And then after 7 days, I'm going to take one antibiotic that's for a yeast infection.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another 7 days of antibiotics, and then I'm going to take the other yeast infection one.
Yeah, but where do the planets have to be aligned? Like, does Venus have to be in like the fourth house of the sun?
That's not even a crazy question because when I was putting stuff up my Johnson,
Your front bottom.
that lady was like, make sure you're not doing this while you're on your period. And I was
Okay.
like, oh. Because like
Oh.
the first time I did it, I did do it while I was on my period.
Oh, because it all just flushes out, maybe?
Yeah, it can't get in there real well.
Yeah, I think because it's like it's
Yeah.
actively pumping things out, so it's not taking stuff
Do you
in.
like how Nathan knows? Well, I know it's pumping things out. So
Much the color of my nails right now.
yeah, if they were brown,
Yeah.
black, you think?
Well, it's black red.
Oh, I don't see the red.
Oh yeah, it's a black red.
I was like, do you think my vagina bleeds black?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Well, so it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it sounds like having one thing on top of another wouldn't feel good.
Oh yeah, and then I did just get my period.
Yeah. Is there any sort of like, oh God, so now you've got like 3 issues?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of activity.
I know.
So is there any sort of pain relief? Can you take an Aleve and will that soothe your inflamed vagina?
Probably, and I have done that on the first couple of days.
Uh-huh.
But now I kind of want to feel what is going on. Because
I see
I'm
what
sort
you
of
mean,
worried that I'm creating a superbug. I think I have a superbug.
Festering in your vag?
Yeah, like
Could be.
I just think
You could be like, that could be the Antichrist in there.
I think it could be.
This is like Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried about, I think because I've had, strep throat a lot of times.
Uh-huh.
When you take antibiotics for that, you feel better very quickly.
Yeah.
And that is not the case here.
Interesting. All
Because
right.
now I've been on antibiotics since at least Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And now it's Saturday.
It could be because it's maybe it's
a
more
super bug.
No, it could be a super bug. It could be it's just like there's more of it. Like strep, I imagine it's just since it's like confined to such a smaller space. Maybe it's easier to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and this is just like festering all up inside you.
Yeah.
Who knows where it is? Who knows where it is?
Well, your vagina does end. Like your butt doesn't. You can lose things in your butt. You can get to the end of your
vagina?
Johnson in there. The Johnson area.
I mean, everything ends.
I just wanted you to know.
Okay. It's not limitless.
It's not.
So if I kept on putting my arm up there, if I was just, I would eventually like come out
You'd
your
hit
mouth.
uterus. You'd hit like where the baby goes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we started with that. I learned something today. Great.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit. Fake news, clickbait, gotta sift through all of it. Oh. Like share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man, it's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense, it's time to break free.
Because I was on the part of my journey where I was then putting probiotics up there.
Yeah.
And so I said to the doctor at urgent care, when you put probiotics up there, then does it encourage things to grow, like more infections? And he said, no. And I said, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, it should be like good flora that helps take out the bad stuff.
Yeah, that's what he said.
As far as I know. But, yeah, could you just like not do anything and wait for it to go away?
Not do anything sexually?
Yeah, just like.
Or not do anything.
Just do nothing.
With my life.
With your life, with your vagina for
That's
10
what
weeks.
I've been doing. Oh,
okay.
Only 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. And then that'll maybe clear it up.
Supposedly.
Good. Yeah, only because it's like, especially like, I feel like with that area, you start taking antibiotics, and then you got to take probiotics against the antibiotics. Plus you've got this UTI. You've got all these things going on.
Yeah.
And basically it's just like, let's wait for it to like go away and balance itself out. Because I just feel like if you keep on putting, I don't know. My theory is
stop putting stuff in there.
Stop putting stuff in there and then just let it like work itself out.
The doctor was like, keep putting stuff in there.
Oh, okay. Well, keep putting stuff in there. If a doctor tells you to keep stuffing your vagina with things, keep stuffing your vagina
I will
with
say,
things.
though, that first day of antibiotics, I was like, I don't really want to put anything in there because I don't want any more. I don't want.
My vagina's so full of things.
So,
yeah.
it like already wasn't good. Do you know what I mean? It's weird how like I was like, I don't even really feel like I want to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Because your body like knows. It's like, this is not going to be enjoyable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, luckily you can do other stuff.
Like what?
Like, don't make me say it.
I can do other stuff.
You can do other stuff with your mouth and your bum hole is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my bum hole.
Your bum hole. And maybe your boobies. Oh, God.
I'll be like,
welcome to online bullshit, everyone. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. Oh, my God. Do you want to continue to talk about your vagina?
No.
Okay.
I am like, oh, this might be the first time I'm like, let's do stuff with my bum hole. Okay, that's all. I've never wanted to do that, but maybe now I will.
You know, you might open a whole new door. A back door.
A back door?
A back door.
I've never opened it.
We got front door, and then I got a screen door, and then there's a doggy door under there, and then we got the back door.
Wait, can I just tell you something I saw?
Yeah.
You know how there's mouth tape?
Yes, yeah.
Well,
I have some.
People are taping their butt.
Why?
To see if they have parasites.
Elaborate, please.
They come out at night. I don't know if they come out of your butt, but they come out to lay eggs, and they might lay the eggs and they'll all come down onto the tape, and then you'll know if you have parasites.
That's pinworms.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know about pinworms?
No, because I have had giardia, as we've talked about.
Okay.
And it's a similar feeling where in the morning you're like, basically your anus, your rectum is crazy itchy.
Oh, okay.
And it's because in giardia, it's because it's sloughing out the dead like bacteria out of your butt, and it's irritating and it makes you itch. With pinworms, it's the egg thing. But it's like that's a thing that happens with like intestinal parasites, because eventually, like all the dead stuff's got to go somewhere.
Well, I saw someone say that after I saw my chiropractor tell someone what they should take if they think they have parasites.
Oh, okay.
And this shit's all over TikTok.
Yeah.
Like there are creators who think everyone has parasites, and I'm like, well, we don't all have parasites.
No.
Right?
A parasite is a medically specific thing.
Well, then when my chiropractor said that, it made me think we all have them again. And then this one came up where it was like, well, just put tape on your butthole at night. And then when you wake up in the morning, you'll find out.
They're literally, the reason that I got giardia is because I am immunocompromised. Like, people don't get these diseases unless they are already like immunocompromised in some way, living in very dirty environment.
Is that what you were?
Because I'm immunocompromised. And also I'm a dirty, dirty bird. I was just living in a pile of garbage. And like rubbing my bare butt up against all the garbage.
Damn it.
So yeah, and eating the garbage.
Oh.
So yeah, it was just garbage in, garbage out.
So you can't do that and expect to get away scot-free.
No.
Okay.
Especially when you're immunocompromised.
Okay.
But like, honestly, it's like these things don't just like,
yeah.
you don't just get them if you're otherwise perfectly healthy.
And
like,
you
really
know,
don't.
people might be going to my chiropractor because they are not perfectly healthy. I was just kind of like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Are you one of those TikTokers?
No.
Probably not.
Hey, everybody, here's a tip. Don't trust medical advice from anybody on TikTok.
Oh my God, I want so many things from people on TikTok.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Speaking of TikTok.
Speaking of TikTok, we're talking about a TikToker who has blown up. I think like just in the past week or two.
Yeah, there was 1 week, probably 2 weeks ago, where
Yeah.
someone was like, you have to go watch this TikTok. Do you get those TikToks that are like, you have to go watch this TikTok?
No, I actually learned about this from my coworker who's also like into like online scandal and shit. So we talk all the time.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, have you heard about that girl? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, no. And I was like, send it to me. And then, oh my God, guys, buckle up. It's going to be a ride.
Timber.
Timber. Okay. Her name is
Timberly Bowman.
Timberly Bowman. That's her given name. Her handle on TikTok is Sperry3. Her last name is not Sperry. We will explain it in due time, but we will be referring to her as Timber Bowman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, FYI.
AKA at Timber Sperry.
Yeah. Sperry3, I think is the
Okay. That's why the
handle.
Reddit is called that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, is this the third Reddit? Well, I think it's possible that she's had a couple accounts get banned or
I think definitely. Yeah.
or there were other people with that name
Yeah.
as their handle. That's all I know.
I mean, apparently Timber is a name now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make the night. You won't remember. I'll be the one you never get.
I like your,
Oh,
I like your bluegrass version. It's nice.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. These biggity bands of diggity dog. I'm Pitbull.
Oh, got it. All right.
Yeah.
I only know the Kesha reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pitbull's on it too.
Okay. He is a dog?
He is a Hispanic rapper from Miami, Mr. Worldwide, Mr.
Okay.
305.
I think I've heard of him. I cannot place any of his music.
Or he's also on a J-Lo song where he rhymes Kodak with Kodak.
Well, it's hard to rhyme
like-
Kodak.
He's like,
Yeah.
picture you with a Kodak. Picture me with a Kodak.
Picture me with a Kodak taking pictures of the Zodiac. Oh,
Oh,
Zodiac.
you should have done it.
I should have done it. I can rhyme.
Okay.
I would posit
Yeah.
that we begin with the kind of the first story time where Timber is in the red sparkly
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Okay. So this is sort of the introductory TikTok that kind of tells us where we're at.
What is up, you guys? So today, I will be eating seafood clams.
Little bit about Timber. Chime in because I'm not like totally sure on the backstory details, but it seems that she's about 22 at this point, lives in Iowa somewhere, so we're talking Midwest, and all of these TikToks are taken clearly from some sort of like group home facility room.
Well, it does kind of look like that. And
Yeah.
then, see, I thought people were saying mental health hospital or something. But I was like, they wouldn't be letting her have a microwave and a box of mussels.
That's why I'm thinking. Well, that's why I'm thinking it's like a group home or a halfway house
Yeah,
where it's like
something
transitional
else.
housing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like maybe they do try to like give you skills to like make your own food and stuff like that, while also doing, I don't know, medication monitoring, whatever. I've never been in a halfway house, but it does seem like she's in a facility of some sort.
Yeah. And the first part of the video, she goes, "This is going to be my last meal until Tuesday."
Oh, and what a meal it is.
And the whole time I thought people were saying watch this because she was going to do something insane where she couldn't eat or something.
Yeah.
You know, like she was going on a crazy diet.
Uh-huh.
P.S. One of her next videos, she's eating a Marie Callender's in the same sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so it's not the last thing you're eating till Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, just a sidebar. Most of her TikTok content besides this has something to do with her eating truly disgusting combinations of food. Disgusting to me.
Okay.
Maybe I'm being judgy, but like the one where she does a story time about her beloved, we'll get into it, but she's eating these there's like microwave chicken tenders. She calls them honey chicken tenders. Uh-huh. And it's basically just microwave chicken tenders covered in pure straight fucking honey.
Oh.
And then what she does is she puts them in like a tortilla. And this is while she's telling you the story. She puts them in a tortilla and then she says it's sriracha. I swear to God, it is like Sweet Baby Ray's, if it's anything. And she just basically, for every single little chicken tender honey taco she made, she half a fucking bottle she puts on it, and then she stuffs it in her fucking mouth. And this is kind of what her content is. It's all just like her... Like, I gotta say,
eating and story time.
It's eating and story time, but she like eats like
disgusting,
really bad junk.
Well, she calls these mussels clams, and you can see on the box it says mussels.
Yeah, she calls them seafood clams.
She does.
No, yes, she's like, I'm gonna eat these seafood clams, and like clearly on the box,
and
it's like mussels.
She tries to open them for most of the video by just like pulling it apart, and it won't open.
I gotta tell ya, this girl is okay. First of all, we do have to say she is legitimately mentally ill. Like, we're not talking personality disorder. We're not talking like she can tell right from wrong and chooses wrong. She's delusional.
Hallucinate.
She's delusional, and there is some scuttlebutt that she has been diagnosed as schizophrenic for quite a while.
Yeah.
And so like we said, she's in some kind of facility. She's doing like basically like food rage bait, as far as I'm concerned, whether she knows it or not. And so she is very much in love with a gentleman named Dylan Sperry. Dylan Sperry was a sort of like, I don't know, like a volunteer caseworker.
Well, that's what we find out from someone who's in this world.
Yeah, wait, what?
Basically, she says in her video that she was in jail and she had a premonition that she was going to meet.
She had a spiritual vision.
A spiritual vision.
That is important. Yeah.
That she was going to meet a really hot guy. Mm-hmm. And then when she starts to describe him, she's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago now, I was in jail and I had a very spiritual awakening. I had a vision. And while I was in jail, I had a vision of this guy that was in a band. And, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can still kind of see the vision, by the way. And, like, it's so heartwarming. But, like, my heart is literally beating so freaking fast right now.
She's like, he has a beard. He's in a band, and he has a kid.
And a truck. Yeah. Oh, and then it does like...
And then she just kind of starts referring to him as her man.
As her man, and then sometimes as her husband.
Yeah.
And then there's this whole side quest we have to get into in terms of her... This is where it like truly is like, you can tell like, oh, she's not always invested in reality.
Yeah.
You know? All right. So here is the first video that started all this drama. 4.7 million views.
Wow.
And I had the vision of the guy. And I seen that he had like a infant child, like a toddler-sized child. from there, I had another spiritual vision of him, like, in that same night. Mind you, this was like 2 years ago, by the way. This is way before I ever met this guy. And, I don't know how to, like, explain.
Only because, like, I feel like you feel about her.
Yeah.
Like I felt about Kendra, where it's like, I can literally not watch this woman.
Does it give you secondhand embarrassment to watch Kendra or what?
You know why I thought about this? It's because we'll find out. Timber, when she lies, she's making stuff up.
Yeah.
But she's like consolidating that as a memory as she goes. Like that's the way her mental illness works. You can see her spinning a story as she goes,
yeah.
but she's immediately believing it. So with Kendra, I was like, oh, she literally she's a malignant personality who is throwing this psychiatrist under the bus because he spurned her advances in whatever way is happening in her narcissistic brain. And now she wants to throw him the fuck under the bus and get a whole lot of attention because of it. It's all about, with Kendra, it's all about just self-glorification and putting forth a victim narrative that makes her feel wonderful. It's narcissistic supply. And you can see inside her, there's nothing happening.
Okay.
Like there's nothing real going on. It's all just, I need to tap a spigot of supply.
Okay.
You know?
I could see her having that creepy smile, Kendra.
Yeah.
And that was creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I understand what you're saying.
And I just thought she was like, she's just like off.
Yeah.
And like Timber is also
she's off in a different
clearly
way.
off in a different way. But the thing is, it's like, I don't see evil
No.
coming from Timber. I see like, she's just a real messed up kid. You know, she's very mentally ill.
And she looks like Annie.
She does. Actually, one of the first comments on the video we were just listening to was, this is the weirdest production of Annie I've ever seen.
Exactly.
She has like wild red hair that is like, she just never combed.
Yeah.
You know? And she just has this really round moon face. I think she's like, could be very cute, but she's just usually a little bit feral.
Unkempt.
She's unkempt. I would say one of the things I enjoy about her is her ferality. Because she doesn't give a shit. She's like, no bra, titties to the wind, covered in stains, just stuffing her goddamn face, burping every video.
She burps all the time.
She burps at least once in every video, and then sometimes she's just like picking her nose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's but the thing is, it's like I kind of love it.
Yeah.
In a weird way. For some reason, like she pushes a button in me that makes me like want to like help her like a little baby bird.
Oh.
I don't know why, but for you, she's like absolutely repulsive.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I can understand that too.
Okay, you want to keep playing it?
Yeah, let's keep playing it.
She's absolutely repulsive.
I won't make you look at her.
I was in jail and I seen this vision basically pop up like a ring. Okay, a diamond ring. And
It takes forever
I'm trying
to
to
say
figure out how to
anything,
open this
too.
at the same time as I'm talking.
I think she's very, very medicated.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've actually seen this in some people that I know are on like major antipsychotics or something like that.
Yeah.
It definitely fucks up your cognition and just makes you like slow. Also, I feel like she has some issues with word retrieval.
Yeah.
So she's just like constantly.
I seen this diamond ring. Okay.
Yeah. So heavily medicated, I would no doubt. Now she's like biting the clam package.
The bag of clams.
Yeah.
And my spiritual guidance said yes, that I marry this guy. And I was like, okay. So basically, fast forward
Now she's swinging
last
clams.
year of 2025 of September. It was September 2nd, the day before I met the guy that I like. And the lady goes, by the way, the guy that you like now will not be the guy that you will be marrying. And I was like, what do you mean? Because I was like, I'm already like contemplating, like, do I really want to marry this guy? Like, the guy from before that I was liking. Like,
Okay, so just a little backstory. The reason that Timber was in jail was for a very similar sort of episode in which she fell deeply in love with a man who was not interested in her, who actually, I believe, is gay.
I read that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You maybe sent me that.
She was in jail, I believe, for like harassment charges surrounding that quote unquote relationship. And interestingly enough, when she's at her lowest point in jail, she has a spiritual vision. That's never happened before. People don't have spiritual visions ever when they're in jail or in prison.
I think you're saying that they do.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like, it's such a trope where it's like.
Yeah. Chris Watts says he does.
Everybody becomes born again.
Yes.
Like, so I just, well, also, we're also talking about somebody with a delusional disorder. So, she talks about having spiritual visions a lot.
She needs a new object.
No, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just needs to transfer that because she doesn't have access to him anymore.
So someone, what I mean is like a person that's not like crazy says that actually this guy used to work at a mental health hospital. So I wonder if her getting, eventually going to jail involved some time in a mental facility where they could evaluate her.
Oh, I would not doubt it. The way this was originally posited to me by my coworker is that my coworker said she was in a halfway house.
Yeah.
So like post-jail transitional housing.
Yeah.
And he was a part of a program associated with that halfway house.
Okay.
And was like a caseworker. It seems like he took them out grocery shopping, engaged with them, and he was a volunteer.
And she fell in love with him.
She immediately transferred her limerantic needs onto this guy.
Yeah.
So.
And that's who she talks about every day. And she goes on live too.
Yep. Oh, I didn't look at any of the lives.
I didn't either. I just know that she does go live.
Oh, she's constantly online.
Oh, I was trying to find this post with her in the sparkly sweater, and I had to scroll down a lot. And I was like, oh, she's very prolific.
She's very prolific, but also like very brain rot.
Yeah.
Like she just follows trends or is like, get ready with me. And then she just like cleans her little room. she just cleans her little room and says nothing.
Really?
It's just her like taking out the garbage.
And
like,
she's getting millions of views.
I'm like, what are you getting ready? I think that had like 40K views and it was absolute trash. But I'm like, what are you getting ready for? You're not going anywhere. I mean, I know she's delusional. We are not making fun of her mental illness. And I'm not even making fun of her, but she's just such a fucking character.
Yeah.
She really is. Like, beyond all the, like, scary stuff.
Yeah.
She's funny as fuck. And sometimes she understands that. There's there's no self-awareness there, which is what I find really interesting about her. She knows she's funny.
What has she done that's funny?
I don't... Just, like, the burp... Just the
burping.
The absolute... freedom that she feels
to be herself
on TikTok. I'm literally no bra, flippity floppity. Just there's something really liberating to watch her for me. I don't know why.
I understand.
Yeah. Anyway,
so let's just keep
let's just keep listening to this intro.
Like 10 months ago, almost over a year ago now. And I was already contemplating, I was like, do I really want to be with this guy? Like, my spiritual guidance told me in jail that I wouldn't be marrying him, And I was like, I really wanted to go with my heart,
a restraining order against
my heart
you.
left that guy. But my mind was there. And I was like, I just want to, like, stick to, like, what I felt like I made a promise for. You know what I mean? So it only kind of felt right for me to, like, still kind of like him. And then she was like, I can tell you that his first name starts with the letter D, but I can't tell you his last name.
She is the spiritual guide.
Yeah, she's talking about the spiritual guide. And I'm like, why is she, like, being coy? She's like, just say his name is Dylan. Yeah. He's really great. You're going to love him. Instead of being like, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Like, why the secrecy spiritual guide?
Yeah. But well,
She's like, I can tell you this little nugget.
is it
It's
silly?
a blind item.
Yeah, but is it silly for us to try to make sense of it in her brain because it is a story she's just telling us?
Well, I do think what is interesting to me is that she is not entirely unmanipulative. Like, I do think there are times where she is really, like, she's playing it up for the camera.
Oh.
But the thing is, that doesn't mean she's, like, not delusional. She's just being manipulative like a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Especially those who want to put themselves out online in this way. It's like, it's hard to parse, like, what are like, questionable aspects of a person's personality versus, like, what is mental illness and how do they intersect?
It seems to me like her listing off these characteristics that her spiritual guide gave her is a little bit like when a psychic tells you, right? It's the same as like when a psychic tells you, and then so she's like, so then I saw this man and his name does start with D. So you see, he is my soulmate.
It's almost like she's like, her mental illness is cold reading herself.
Yes.
Which is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is really interesting because I think, especially like with this is like where I feel like she really is just kind of making it up. I don't think this ever happened. Or this is the thing I think that happens. And if anybody has like a psychiatry or psychological background, tell me if like what I'm saying makes any kind of sense. But I really feel like she's lying and like, she's lying and consolidating the lie in her memory at the same time. So it's not like she is making something up, but she's also like locking it on to belief. And not in a way a narcissist does, where it's like, I believe this because I need to right now to get what I need in this moment. For her, it becomes a memory.
Well, you know what it feels like to me?
Yeah.
It reminds me of having a dream or something, like the way that she's telling this story about her spiritual guide.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a vision of a man. It just feels like having a dream where you're like, well, what did that dream mean? And as you're remembering it, you're like, oh, well, it probably means this. And so it's like she thinks that she can tell the future.
Well, I mean, it is like, that is like a very, like, as far as I know, a sort of like element of delusional disorders where it's like you find these synchronicities that you'll find.
Yeah.
I mean, in this video, she's finding synchronicities everywhere.
Yeah.
And that is very much like a schizophrenic kind of things to do.
A Beautiful Mind?
No, I haven't. But is that what he does?
I fucking hate it. But
okay.
Yes, that is what he does.
Yeah, and that's very much a mental illness sort of thing. Or at least this kind of mental illness. All right, let's continue.
And she was like also making it known that I was like basically going to meet this guy right away, like as soon as I moved. And I was like, okay. So the first day that I move, I literally meet him. I literally meet the guy. And like, he's like there. He's like just there. And I'm like, my heart just like leaps out of my chest. And I'm like walking like this, and I'm like pacing, and I'm like stuttering over my words, and I'm like, oh my God, like, and he takes me to Hy-Vee. We do grocery shopping. It's just me and him, like one-on-one. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, oh my fucking God, oh my fucking God. Like, I actually think that this is the guy. Like, I actually really think that this is the guy. Like,
she's like
my
retconning
heart just felt like so loved. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it like...
Is she starting to cry?
That bag of seafood clams still not open.
No, she's just holding it.
The connection was just like so immediately.
She's very
Is she
labile.
crying?
She's very labile, yes.
What's labile?
Like emotionally up and down in a way that schizophrenic people often are.
Yeah.
Because there's, anyway, yeah, so...
Labia. That's all I can think
She's
of.
labial.
She's labia.
You got vagina on the brain.
Been in love in like 7 fucking years. And like, it's been like a really hard journey for me to like find someone new. So I was like, I really, 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 really think that this is the guy. And, like, when I tell you this, like, I mean this from, like, deep down the bottom of my literal absolute heart. Is, like, he is literally my full-on type. Like, from long blonde hair to, well, I like all guys with long hair. Like, I mean, like, I don't have a crush on all guys with long hair.
I remember that now. She goes through like things that she likes.
Yeah.
And she's like, but really, I don't have a preference for race. Like my first boyfriend, he was black.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's Cody, I believe.
oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I think there's only been
a
Cody.
restraining order.
I think there's only been Cody and Dylan.
Okay.
Because remember that Facebook thing you sent me? She
Yeah.
had gone missing for a while. This
Yeah.
is like a long time ago. She had gone missing and somebody commented, what about that guy Cody? She always says is her husband. So that has been going on for a while.
Okay.
You know, and so I really believe there's no evidence to say that there is anybody there has been anybody but Cody and Dylan. She's very young. I mean,
Yeah.
she's very young and immature.
I just remember her getting really sidetracked with like what her type is.
Oh,
And I
she
was
gets
like,
sidetracked
no,
with
I just want you to tell me about the man. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah, no, her brain is a pinball machine, and that's par for the course. You know, that's just the way these things work.
You can keep playing it. I just can't look at her again.
Okay.
Like, I don't really have, like, a race or gender preference boyfriend. Like, if
A gender preference boyfriend.
fine. But me, I'm still a woman, and I still want to identify as a straight woman because I'm not LGBT or gay.
I'm not LGBT or gay.
Yeah.
And I just accept if I have a partner that wants to be different. You know what I mean? So,
No, I don't know.
No,
Nobody knows what you mean.
Not at all.
100% fucking straight, which is like, thank the fuck of God.
Thank the fuck of God.
Thank the fuck of God. Okay, there's a lot of fuck, and there's also she uses the word literally.
She all the time.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, like, I really feel like she does that because she's not a terribly articulate person.
Well, is
And-
it the word recall, do you think? It's like I have to get from this part of my sentence to this part and I can't remember.
Oh, that could very well be it.
So you
It
just
could
go,
be like a linguistic
it's
trick because
like
of memory problems.
Literally, and then she's just thinking of what it is.
It's like a delaying tactic in order to get to the next point.
Because I know I have that on this podcast. I'll be like, it's that, it's that thing.
Oh, yeah.
The music making place.
Yeah.
Basically,
She
I
does
can't
something
think
like
of
that
the
in
word.
this- I can't wait until we get to it because she does something like that in this video. That is actually really interesting. And I think
That could be why.
That could be it. I was just thinking it's like she's so used to having to like really push her narrative because nobody ever believes her. And she
Yeah.
believes herself.
Right.
So she's just like, literally, no, it actually happened. She's trying to like tell people like, no, guys, this is real. It's like the lady doth protest too much a little bit.
Right.
But that's a really interesting
Thank you so
thought.
much.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Continue.
How to make that a point that I don't care about, like, people's race or anything of those natures. Like, my real first love was a black man. Okay. He was a black guy. So
He was a black guy.
She says that like she's admitting something shameful.
Yeah.
She's like, okay.
Okay, fine.
where was I? Think, Timby, think. Think, Timby, think. Thinky, Timby, think. Oh, yeah. But not only is he my type,
Okay, so she's funny.
Fucking mind.
Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah.
all over his body, I can literally feel my heart just like leaping right now. And like to tattoos all over his body. He's in a band.
Yep. There we go. We should have had a drinking game.
Yeah.
Seriously. Every time she burps.
And he has a child. Like, this is my whole, like, type.
And I just want to like give a sense to the listener of like what her like body language is. It's like a musical theater song. Like when you sing a musical theater love song and you're like a lovelorn, like first love sort of scene. It's very much like that sort of body language.
Oh, you're
It's
right. Grabbing her heart and her face.
grabbing her face, looking up to the sky, pining.
She is Annie.
She's amazingly I feel like her emotions are so all over the place.
Yeah.
And she's got impulse control problems. So everything is just out there.
Yeah.
Just out there. Yeah.
This is literally my whole type, like from absolute fucking head to toe. Like, oh my god, from head to toe, bro. He probably seems like right here on me. He's so fine, like, god damn.
Just a little bit more left, guys.
I mean, he makes me feel so dizzy when I think about him, like, honestly. But anyways, I just kind of felt like...
Seafood clam still not open.
No.
We are 7/8 through this recording.
Opening up my clams. Oh yeah, and by the way, I met this guy September 3rd, 2025, and I have liked him since September 3rd, 2025. So, it's now April, September, October, November, December, January, February, April.
She misses March. I can't get over it.
Almost 8 months I've liked this guy for. Finally got it open.
She opens it off camera. Yes. I hate it. I'm like,
she's licking her she's
fingers.
licking the clam juice off her.
But then she's like, this kind of tastes weird.
Reminded me of
too.
coochie.
Oh, here we go.
It tastes like coochie.
Coochie.
I am not. Like, it just looks so wrong. It just looks so wrong.
You just spent a half an hour trying to
actually
open this fucking package.
Yeah.
Now you don't want it.
Y'all,
Yeah.
the smell of this food.
Okay, I mean that's basically the gist of that one. So that is that's our introduction to Timber and Dylan's relationship, such as it is. All right, so Dylan himself,
Yes,
has a response. Now, I'm just going to play the response, and then we're not going to really talk specifically about Dylan anymore.
Yeah,
Because
the poor thing.
Yeah, no, seriously, he's been through it, and he seems like a really great guy who was just trying to do the right thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Dylan. I'm alive. I'm okay. Thank you for all of your concern and your support during this. And thank you to everyone who reached out to make sure that I was okay and that I wasn't in any danger. Apologize if I didn't answer your message. I've been very overwhelmed over the past 48 hours trying to manage this situation. I have to be very careful about what I say to protect myself legally. I was a life skill specialist or a direct support professional for a company working with people with special needs. And this person was a client to this company. This person, I believe, overheard a conversation I was having with one of her roommates discussing rock and roll music and talking about my band, and found my band, and through that links to my Facebook and my social media accounts, and kind of ran with it. I'm not going to elaborate any further on this situation regarding this person. I don't want to feed it. I think feeding it will only cause it to continue. This person has a pattern of posting extreme things on the internet for attention. So please do not harass or bully this person. If you can, avoid contact with this person. And on a personal note, if you see anything regarding my daughter, if you see anything deemed as a threat, I would greatly appreciate it if you would record that video or save it or send it to my band's page, so that way we can save it and I can continue building a file so that I may protect myself. I won't elaborate on what I'm doing legally to protect myself. I won't elaborate on the company that I worked for. And I won't elaborate on this person, what's going on with them, their diagnosis, anything. I really, really appreciate everyone's concern. I am safe. My family is safe. I'm not recording this from my home. And she does not know where my family lives. She only knows what she has access to on the internet. And my Facebook page I use for slight personal use and mainly advertising my music, if I can. So I am safe. My family is safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your concern. I love you very much. And if you like my music, stick around. I'm gonna try and keep making more. See how long that goes. You know, till I run out of ideas, I guess. Love you. Bye.
Hey, plug your shit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I thought
Good
that
for
was
him.
funny though.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like my music, stick around.
Yeah, but doesn't he seem like the sweetest kind of guy?
Yeah.
Very like a gentleman in this situation. So yeah, and it is kind of really important that we don't any further involve him as we talk about her.
What was I going to ask you about him?
Yeah.
Did you Google him? I'm just kidding.
No, that's the thing. I don't want to know anything because I know I'll say it. And then, because
okay.
verbal diarrhea.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think this sparked him to stop working for that company? Because he talks about it in the past tense. Or do you think he already wasn't working there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
know if
think
it matters.
so.
But
Yeah, I don't know. But that wouldn't be... I wouldn't quit a job just because this is happening. I'm sure they understand. They've probably been through this before because they deal with people who are severely ill.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure they're on his side and everything.
Well, maybe she ramped up her online stuff when he left.
Yeah.
When he got a new job and went somewhere else.
Oh, could be. Well, do you want to look at her response?
Yes, I do.
Anyways, so I just felt the need to say something. Is the fact that flower in Dylan's video is literally for me. So I don't really care about what none of you fucking hoes on TikTok have to say. 90,000 people love him for me, and I love him for me.
She just doesn't take it in.
1.2 million people love Dylan for me. So, I personally...
Because she got 1.2 million views on that initial.
Is that why?
That is exactly
That's what she's talking about.
Million views, I think, that's what she's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's all the comments are girl, are you getting proper help?
Yeah.
Nobody's into it.
Nobody's into it.
Even people who are nice are I hope you get the help you need.
Well, it might be the amount of likes she got.
Oh,
It's
she's pulling any evidence she needs to support her worldview.
It's interesting how she spells I-E-Y-E every time,
It's
isn't
the
it?
fucking most annoying thing about her. I hate it.
I love you with all my heart.
She does it with every I is E-Y-E. And I want to punch
it's so weird.
it. Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, you sent me something she wrote and I was like,
yeah.
What?
It's just don't make my brain do work where I have to disambiguate I from I.
Yeah.
It's a constant. Anyway.
What you guys have to say about me. Or my man. But that flower, though, I literally, just had chills, run through my body. And, I almost just started crying. You guys can see, the tears in my eyes right now.
No.
That's the thing.
No tears.
Yeah.
She's trying real hard.
Yep.
I really freaking miss him, guys. I really do. And honestly, also not to mention, but I think our hands are literally the same size. Wait,
Stop
let's see.
it there. that switch
Yeah.
from I'm crying and honestly, she's wiping her face. She
can't make it come, but she's trying.
She can't make it come. She can't make her eyes go squish, squish.
Yeah.
But and there's like no. The thing is, sometimes with TikTok and it's like natural filters, like sometimes you can't really tell
The size of someone's hand?
what the size of.
Oh, okay.
No, like
No,
whether or not they're like
they're
actually crying.
Okay.
Maybe you can't see like wetness on their hand.
Right.
But like, and the thing is that quick switch from like this emotional thing to like, are our hands the same size?
Yeah.
Like that's lability.
Oh.
Like that. I feel like she's feeling what she's feeling in the moment, but it cleans up real fast.
Yeah.
And I do think she's trying to push it because she is manipulative emotionally when she needs to be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
That's the goal with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So she's not like, always completely honest.
No.
But like that's also something anybody could do.
So, like, honestly, I always wished that I had those color eyes.
Yeah.
Like, bruh. Those are so cute to me. And I love his facial hair. I so hope to God, like, I pray to the Lord and back that he did not freaking shave his face.
I think he should.
Honestly. I honestly love his facial hair. Like, I've never been into men with facial hair. Like, growing up, I've actually had a fear of men with facial hair because when I was a child, I would have these night terrors of some guy named, like, the Unknown Man. And he had facial hair and he had a unibrow and, he would do, like, really, really weird, creepy stuff to me. So for, like, the longest time when I was really young, like 3 or 4 years old, I had like a really bad fear of my stepdad at night. So, anyways, but I'm over my fear of men with facial hair. I think I am. But like when it comes to him, I am for sure. So, I love you so much. Like Jesus, just love me, please. I love him. Honestly, I'm literally about to take this photo and start photoshopping it. I'm about to start photoshopping us. My AI husband, you guys. Shout out to my AI husband. Dill is in Yode. Wait, Dill _is_ in Yode. Hey! But anyways, everyone, shout out to him. Go listen to their music. Fire. Thebomb.com. Okay. I love the band Yodi. Shout out to motherfucking Dylan Sperry, guys.
Do you think she says anything else in this video?
No. I thought she started because sometimes she like doesn't know when to end it, and so she'll just like devolve. I think in this one she just devolves into like making kissing sounds, burps again, and then it ends.
We're only halfway through.
Yeah. Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that. Like we get it. Because the whole point of that is she's basically like doesn't even take in the content.
That he said.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like he wore that first thing.
He does have a really pretty flower in the car.
But it's
and she's like, that's for me.
Yeah.
And like the rest of what he said was like, please don't engage with this person because she's unwell. And please don't bully her or blah, blah, blah. I'm taking steps for my safety.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I love him.
Yeah. But and the thing that's so funny about the sunflower thing to me, I'm like, bitch, the most beloved flower by pretty much everybody is a fucking sunflower. Everybody loves a sunflower. It's not just you.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And
so
it's
like, my favorite flowers were sunflowers.
And that's not a sunflower.
Oh, in a later TikTok, she talks about
how he knows what her favorite.
He knew that her favorite flower was the sunflower because I guess he wore a sunflower thing. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, she's she's not going to take it in,
Oh, what do you think about that statement about a man with facial hair and an unknown man coming into her room at night and her stepdad?
That's difficult because let's remember, yes, there very well could be a history of sexual trauma that has contributed to the mental illness we see today.
Right.
Or let's not forget, she is delusional.
Yeah.
And she's telling at least untruths. I don't want to say she's lying
all the time,
but she's saying untruths all the time. I mean, her brain just decides what she needs to hear and makes it real.
Yeah, because she's like, well, I love his facial hair. I used to not like facial hair.
Yeah.
I used to actually be scared of it.
Well, also, there's many instances, and I know this is like a difficult thing to say, but there are many instances in which she will throw something out there, like a little bit of a woe is me tidbit.
Oh, okay.
And I do think that often she has learned to get by and get just like material things.
Yeah, or
by
to
like
stop
pity
being
marketing.
in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think
too.
there's a lot of like pity marketing going on.
Yeah.
Much like our friend Milo. All right. There's this very interesting also kind of a story that she tells about.
Is she wearing this outfit?
No, it's going to be this one here where she's responding to somebody's question to her.
Yeah.
Okay, and so here, at one point her story retconned the fact. She says that, remember she said in the original story that she met him in the facility and he took her out to the grocery store and they just got along famously, you know?
Yeah.
And then this comment from somebody named Joe Ellie on TikTok says, I thought you guys met at the grocery store. Now you guys dated as kids, because she's changed her story to say they actually met in middle school.
Oh.
Let's just... So, and then LOL girl, I think you are right where you need to be, meaning in a mental institution.
Yeah.
So here is her response to that comment.
So apparently you guys really want a story time about how me and Dylan technically met when we were children. And about how I technically helped create our child, our 4-year-old daughter, together. Yes, I do know that
How I technically helped create our child.
No, it gets... Just listen.
she is not my biological child. Yes, I am totally okay with that, but I'm never going to put it into her face that she's not my biological child. Okay? So to me, she is just my daughter. This is honestly like an emotional topic for me because like I don't like the word step. Okay? Like my first ever technical stepmom never told me that I was her stepchild. So she kind of raised me to understand that it's okay that I'm not your real mom, but if you do want to call me mom, that is fine. And like I'm totally okay if she wants to call me like Sissy or Mama Timby or
Sissy?
just Timby. I'm totally okay with it. Like she does not have to.
I saw that she made a post on Mother's Day to say Happy Mother's Day to Dylan. You know what I
like
mean?
Happy Mother's Day, Father's Day, Spouse's Day. It's very weird.
She doesn't seem to care about gender or something.
She's very, not gender normative, so good for her. She's progressive. Yeah.
Or that if you're a mom, you could also be a sister.
Ever call me mom a day in her lifetime if she does not feel comfortable with that. And I've already told the mom that when I was younger, like way before they ever even thought of conceiving or trying to conceive a child together.
Makes perfect sense.
She's literally talking about them in elementary school.
Yeah, like I know that you two are going to conceive a child together and that your child does not have to call me mother.
Yeah. Oh, but listen, it gets better.
Okay, so his moms, they are, I don't know if I can say the word on here, but he has 2 moms, okay. They are together.
She's from Iowa.
The one mom has a daughter, which is his sister, okay. I met her when I was in like the 6th grade, I believe. But we were friends on social media for like a while in the 6th grade before I met her. I don't I don't remember if she went to the same school as me or not, but I do remember that one day she messaged me and goes, my moms want to know if maybe they could adopt you. And I was like, they want to know if they can adopt me? I'm flattered at this point. I'm like, I've never been asked if I wanted to be adopted before. And basically she was like, but like if you don't want them to adopt you, that's totally fine. Because I was going through like some personal things where like DHS was like in and out of our lives, and DHS had basically got a hold of this family wondering if I would be okay with being adopted out by them. And I was like, honestly, I really would have been okay with it, but the only thing is I kind of actually had a boyfriend at the time. And she was telling me, she was like, over the phone, she was telling me, she was like, I have a brother. She was like, because she knew that I also was like interested in like making music and all that kind of stuff. And she was like, I have a brother that's like wanting to create his own band like in the future and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, OMG, like me too. I was like, I'm not really sure like what kind of musical genre I'm really kind of looking for. Like, I'm not really sure if it's more like a rap, hip hop, rock kind of vibe.
So they're in middle school.
Yeah.
But they both know in the future that they are going to want to make some kind of music, but they're going to wait.
She's not sure what kind.
She's not sure. She's like, I'm sure I'll find out by high school.
For a kind of music, and I'm not sure what kind yet. And I would have been fine to be adopted by them, but I had a boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of it's just like, it's not, I won't even say it's
together.
non-linear.
Yeah.
It's just, it's random.
Uh-huh.
A lot of it is very random, and it doesn't follow like a clear narrative.
That's
arc.
why I couldn't watch these videos. I was like,
really?
what the fuck are you talking about? I can't do this.
Oh, for some reason, you know, with her.
Yeah, you like.
I get that. I can like settle into just the just say it, and I will accept whatever you say in the moment. With her, I can do it for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, when I'm making a TikTok and just looking at my own face, I do get distracted.
Yeah.
And I think that part of that, maybe that's happening here too. Where she's
she's on, I do not doubt, a ton of meds again. And that can really fuck up your cognition. You know, so who knows where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But continue, because
there's
more to learn.
And so we just started vibing over like music and all that kind of stuff. And then one day she texts me again out of nowhere saying, hey, I'm in your town. Can we come and meet you?
Who's she? Do you remember?
The mama.
The mama.
Of the daughter that is Dylan's, I don't know, current or ex-partner. I don't know what their deal is. She says that they're broken up, but...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, because his moms are lesbians. Yeah.
She was like, where can we meet you? And I was like, well, considering they are strangers, maybe if I invite them to my school, I would feel safe, because we are both celebrities. So it's kind of hard to know if someone's like a stalker or if they're actually genuine. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I was like, I'm kind of a celebrity and I don't really know you that much. And I'm pretty sure I did say this over text, by the way. So, and all of my friends in school met this family, by the way. And they all loved this family. Like, they all loved my boyfriends. Like, any guy that I was ever with, they loved for me. So, and I was just like, okay. And me and him were talking, and he was like, I have a girlfriend. And I was like, okay. And me and the girlfriend started like talking a little more after the visit, and it was totally fine. I also had a boyfriend at the time. Sorry.
Also, I want to say, I think part of the confusion is, like I said, she's making this up as she goes.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think she has like the cognitive wherewithal to like track everything that she said beforehand or even the story she's telling in the moment. So, and I'm not saying she's dumb. I'm not saying she's stupid. I'm saying she's, her brain is under terrible strain.
Yeah. Well, like the question to remind you is, I thought you guys met at the grocery store. Now you dated as kids.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, let me tell you the whole story.
Exactly. But you can see her like spinning it, but you could also see her like emotionally engaging in the quote unquote reality of it.
Yeah, where she's like, everyone loved him as my boyfriend for me. But he then told me that he had a girlfriend, which was fine because I also had a girlfriend. I mean, boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I see her, emotionally reacting. Oh, okay, you have a girlfriend? Well, actually, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then the whole idea, it's like everybody like loved this family for me and all of my friends loved all of my boyfriends. Okay. I think that is a little bit of cope for her past, where it's probably like she did not either she did not have friends.
Yeah.
To support her in any of her choices.
Right.
And she missed having that somewhere in her mind. Or like everybody was telling her, girl, you got to make better choices. And we're being like, oh, we are seeing the beginning of incipient mental illness here. And I don't think she liked that either.
Right.
So she's retconning and coping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like, we just started, like, messaging each other, me and the baby mom. Sorry, I was trying to remember where I was at. Me and the girlfriend at the time, which is now his baby mom. So they haven't even been they technically really weren't even boyfriend and girlfriend.
She's picking her nose, by the way.
Oh, she's been doing it this entire time.
Yeah.
And they just called each other boyfriend
Touching her face, picking her nose.
And they just called each other boyfriend and girlfriend because one's a guy, one's a girl, and they're friends. And which is exactly what the baby mom had explained to me. She was like, I don't want you to think that I want your man, but...
Even though I had a baby with him.
But this is before they had the baby.
Yeah, I don't know when. You know what?
They just have a plan in the future to have a baby together, and it's platonic.
Uh-huh. But continue.
Really do kind of want to have a child with this guy, though. And I was like, really? Let me plant a seed into your soul. So I planted a seed into her soul. And... I kind of explained to her, I was like, I'm a mermaid from my past life. And in this life, when I was a mermaid, I was abducted by... By a siren. I was abducted by a siren.
Yeah, that's it. I was abducted by a siren.
I thought that's what mermaids were also known as.
They can be.
Yeah.
Like a siren is a mermaid who can sing, which I guess is a mermaid.
Okay.
They're all supposed to be able to sing, according to Little Mermaid.
They can sing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, probably. But she was a mermaid abducted by a siren.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I, became a mermaid. Somehow I wasn't a siren, but it's kind of a little weird because in this life,
I can sing.
I am technically a siren, I believe, and technically not a mermaid. And I'm like, I don't really know what that means, but at the same time, children attract themselves to me, so I'm like, hopefully that's not, something creepy, because, I don't kidnap kids, So, but anyways, but she was like, we've been trying to have a kid and it's not working, and I just kind of really want to find someone else, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay. So I basically got her pregnant, and I was like, if it's a girl, you should name her this, and if it's a boy, you should name him this. And I'm pretty sure
She's starting to run out of steam.
Can't remember the boy name. Maybe it was Liam or something around there.
Ah.
Or maybe it was like James. I don't know. I was like really into like biblical stuff like way back in the day. So it was probably a name from the Bible, like Matthew or something of those natures. But basically that's how me and him ended up meeting, and we both decided that if we were ever going to date, that we would wait until we both got a little more older and mature to actually understand love in a relationship.
You can stop it. That's pretty much the gist of it.
Okay.
I wanted to get to the mermaid starseed thing.
Yeah.
But and you know what? I understand it's delusional thinking.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be you to think we're making fun of her for her mental illness. But to me, it's funny just because it kind of does come out of left field. It's like, I feel like in her lying brain, like the part of her where she knows she's lying before she believes it, before she decides to believe it, she's like, oh, I don't feel like I'm selling it. I gotta bring it home. I was a mermaid.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I do think there's like an element of her like, okay, I gotta tell this story. There is that like sort of conscious manipulative element to it, but then it becomes real. I don't know. That's what I think.
But
I don't
so
know that.
in her past life, she was a mermaid.
Yes.
And she impregnated the siren.
The thing
Unless she was jumping back to this life where
Yeah.
she was like, I impregnated the baby mama.
Yeah, I
couldn't tell.
I can't there is I listened to this several times.
Okay.
There's no linearity here.
No.
There's no
She's not
yeah.
really answering the question. She's off somewhere else.
Yeah,
now.
she's off somewhere else. She's doing what she likes to do. She's world building.
Yeah.
She is what is it called? The world where it's the paracosm. She's creating her paracosm.
Her paracosm.
As we listen to her.
Yes. Do you think she could get a book deal? Or not even a deal. Sell her own book on TikTok.
Well, the people are waiting for the documentary, but you know what?
I know this isn't gonna. Isn't.
Okay, let's get you pulled up her record.
I did.
She has a police record. There's about 4 charges on there, correct?
Yeah.
What are those charges?
So in July 2022, her first charge in 2022 is interference with official acts.
Yeah.
Then in February 2023, theft, 5th degree. Then December 2023, domestic abuse assault, first offense. Yeah. Guilty negotiated voluntary plea. Interesting. Then 6/20/2024, harassment, 3rd degree.
And I believe that's what she was in jail for. Yeah. And so she does also edify us with that story. There's nothing she holds back.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I love her.
Yeah.
But so this is called story okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
The first one is called Story Time About Why I, EYE, of course, went to jail for harassment, part 0. And then part 2 of why EYE went to jail from harassment. There's no part 1, guys. So part 0 is right there. Just like she doesn't understand March, she doesn't understand 1.
Part 0.
Oh.
You saved this one too. I was in jail with Mackenzie Sharilla.
Yeah, I saw it pop
I
up.
saved that too.
No, I want to see it.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at it yet.
It's really long.
Yeah, it
and
seemed
so
very long.
I stopped watching
And
it.
I was on my way out, but I do want to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is up, you guys? Story time about my baby dad. I'm just calling him that because he just a fucking sperm donor. I ain't got nothing to do with him.
She is fascinated with this idea of being impregnated. Yeah.
So anyways. So let's start with elementary school. Okay, let's just start at elementary school. Okay.
Always fucking
So,
elementary school.
This dude, Cody, is the guy's name. the baby dad. Okay. I don't even want to call him my baby dad, though. Like, that's how not obsessed I am with him. Like, I'm just using whitewash terms for your guys' sake. Okay, so you guys can understand the story. So if I call him my baby dad, like, I don't fucking like this guy at all. At all. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. So anyways, I'll start with elementary school. So this dude keep on hitting me up, messaging me.
In elementary school.
He keep on hitting me up.
He's just like, you up? You're like, it's 4 a.m. I have school tomorrow.
I'm 8. He's like, yeah, whatever. You up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Timber be my girlfriend? Almost said boyfriend. Like, girl, boo. I'm not no gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay, girl. I'm not gay. So, anyways.
Maybe you are. Because you've made that mistake twice. And you're protesting a lot. Yeah.
You keep saying, like, it's weird.
It is.
I don't know why. Because she said, I almost said boyfriend. He almost asked me to be my boyfriend, but I'm not gay. Like, yeah, you're also not a boy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? So anyways, fast forward. About a week or two goes by, and I have this lip gloss. Matter of fact, I have, like, almost the same exact one in my purse. It's a Kylie Jenner Kirsten shade lip gloss tube that's, like, about this big, maybe. And this is the, like, 2000, like, elementary grade. I'm 22 now. That was about 14 years ago. I don't know. I don't know how old I was in, like, the 3rd or the 4th grade. Okay.
She was 8, yeah.
Yeah.
According to her math, she was 8.
He literally goes like, what did he say? He's like, oh, will you be my girlfriend? Later on, his mom used to work at the elementary school that I used to go to. She was like a teacher para, something like that. Like, she would help people with their, like, probes, or like reading probes, math probes, all of that stuff. And she literally is helping me with my reading test. And she's like, by the way, I just want you to know that my son is gay.
He's 8. I think the thing is she's really bad with time.
Yeah,
so
is.
I don't know if this is happening, like, later on when they're, like, in high school, but she's talking about helping me with my reading.
Right.
What the
She's
hell?
fascinated by people being gay, too.
Yeah.
I'm not gay, but my boyfriend, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and also she's like,
Maybe
when she's.
because that's kind of real because the guy was gay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, it's like a part of her story, I think, where someone tried to be like, no, you're in love with a man who is gay.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, he's gay, but he still wants to be my baby daddy.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Like,
no, with her.
that stuck.
Yeah, with her, like, it's not going to come through that he's gay. She'll be like, he's straight for me.
Yeah.
She'll find a way around it.
Yeah.
If your son is gay, then why does he keep asking me out? Like, I'm feeling very uncomfy. And
Because I'm 8.
and he's like, and I don't know. It's like, it's so fucking dumb. Like, I can't even explain it, okay? Like, that's just how fucking dumb it is. That's just how fucking dumb it is, bro. Like, why do you fuck? Like, literally, why the fuck me?
Why the fuck me?
But anyways, she literally is giving me, like, this spiritual reading, like, oh, in the future, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and then goes, you're gonna get pregnant, and then you're gonna have a miscarriage with that kid, and then you're gonna fuck my son, and then you're gonna get pregnant with twins, and you're around July of 2023, and then told me that my water would break March 3rd of 2024, which my water broke March 3rd, 2024. Literally. So anyways, fast forward to the future.
Gets that literally?
Literally.
Yeah, but because it didn't happen.
I know.
Yeah, no water was breaking.
Like,
Yeah.
you learned that your water would break when you were 8.
Yeah.
Okay, fast forward to the future. Okay.
Do you even know what water breaking is when you're 8?
No.
Oh my God.
Like, I think that he's a creep. But anyways, so I'm like, okay, so I'm living at my best friend's house at the time. We don't talk. I haven't hung out around those people since literally 2023, and it's 2026. So come on, okay? And I had a crush on my.
That was the best one yet. Oh, that was hearty. That was a hearty one. Woo! That was Dinty Moore soup.
Or not, or if you guys want to get married, or if you have a crush on him, or if you want to get to know him, I don't really care. You can go into his room, you can hang out with him, all that kind of stuff. The Cody guy. Sorry, I've been licking my lips all day. My lips are literally dry AF. I have like something right here. So it goes Dom, the guy that I had a crush on, his friend 560 Taz. I don't like that guy either. Like, I mean, I like him as a friend, but I don't like him, like, have a crush on him, so. And then their friend, JD or DJ? Yeah, JD. Sitting over there.
It's like being trapped at a party in college by the most awkward person who cannot tell a story that makes any kind of sense and thinks you know all their friends because you go to the same school. It's very like, I don't know, it's almost like she's always talking to a good friend who understands exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah.
And so she's like, she skips these details, she goes back. I know it's biochemical or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's very hard to understand, and it's like we can get no actual facts from her.
Where does this story go?
That's the thing. It doesn't
Does it
go
ever
anywhere.
go?
It's just endlessly spews forward. I don't even think we have to finish it. I think, audience, if you would like to finish this part, go for it. There's nothing to glean here. I think we've got enough of like the fact that anything she says is probably not true, or a version of the truth that makes her feel better.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know where else to go.
What about in part 2?
Let's see.
Sorry, this is literally the 3rd time I've had to record this video because for whatever the fuck of reason, it will not save. Okay? Like, it really will not the fuck save. So, anyways. This gives me PTSD as fuck, guys. Like, you don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. Okay? You don't even know. So, basically, time goes by. Well, actually, let me start here. August 9th, 10th, 8th, 9th, or 10th of 2022. Of 2023. Sorry, I always say 2022. I don't know why. I mean 2023, sorry.
Because you're not telling the truth.
Yeah.
Had the miscarriage with one of my twins inside of my body. And I felt scared. I was like, I don't want to flush the toilet. Like, there was just something about it, like, that was just way too sad.
Okay, so she thinks a miscarriage falls in the toilet.
Yes.
Okay.
I honestly, I listened to it. I can't make heads or tails of
really.
Like, it's the purported subject of the story.
Yeah.
Is why I got sent to jail.
Right.
And she never talks about that, as far as I know. Okay, because I'm going to be serious. This is the one I couldn't get through.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, there's no through line to this story.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I just want to say once again,
if I can find it, I'll insert the part about her going to jail. But
Yeah.
I mean, if from what we can see, it sounds like she has inappropriate relationships with people who don't respond. They don't feel the same way about her.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And she can't really like take in
she has
the cues
no
around
idea.
that. Like to an extent where it's like you can tell her straight to her face. It's like, I do not want to be around you. I do not like you. We are not together. You are alone. And she'll be like, you wore that flower for me. Oh my God, she named Jamie Kern Lima.
Yeah.
You wore that flower for me. Thank you.
And some weird ass shit went down. Like, when I tell you weird ass shit, I mean weird ass fucking shit went down. The mom came to her house. It is the mom's house. His mom's house. The mom came to the house from her job, and we got into it. We got into an altercation, and she was like, I don't want to fucking see you ever again. My son doesn't like you. He doesn't give a fuck about you. My son is gay. This, and this. So I'm like, whatever. All right, whatever. So then fast forward to the July 14th or 15th that I went there. At that time, I was 5 months overdue. March, April, May, June, July. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. That's 9 months of me being pregnant, okay? And all of a sudden, I ended up talking to the cop. The cop was like, we weren't going to take you to jail, but basically because you have this warrant, whatever, out for your arrest due to the domestic from December of 2022, or of 2023, sorry, when I was 5 months pregnant. I don't really remember. Like, I'm having so much fucking PTSD right now, sorry. But basically, they decided to take me to jail. The cops were like, are you pregnant? Well, I told them I was pregnant. They were like, are you pregnant? And I explained to them that I had this thing where I have a disorder where my pregnancy doesn't come back positive through blood, urine, or saliva because it's like low CHG levels or HCG levels or something like that. And they basically police brutality'd me when I swear to God, I wasn't even doing anything wrong. I was just sitting there. And I started instantly bawling my eyes out. I started having a spiritual vision of the police dragging me around and of my baby being... Yeah. So that night, my baby's heartbeat died while I was in jail. So thank you. If you don't want to believe me, don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. But if you're spiritual, you should know the truth.
You know, whenever you read, like, the definition of limerence...
Yeah.
Here's what I always come back to for me. I think a lot of BPD people get it because those are the people who they feel abandoned very easily.
Yeah.
So then those are the kinds of people who are going to fall in love really quickly because they just can't stand that feeling of abandonment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's like, for her though, it's like, take it even a step further.
Yeah. Where it's like she so wants to avoid that. Maybe we're not saying she's borderline, but I'm sure it's a multifactorial diagnosis.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's like you're right. She takes it a step further, and that is, I'm not even going to like acknowledge that anything is not the way I need it to be.
Right.
Which is,
very interesting.
It's very interesting. And I do think like there's got to be like significant trauma of some kind, whether she's telling us what it is or it's something different.
Right.
Definitely. Like, and I do believe when she earlier says that like DHS was coming in and out of my life.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I think she had a lot of instability as a kid.
The part where she says these people wanted to adopt me.
Yeah.
Like, I think that could be true too.
Or it could be I wanted to be adopted.
I wanted to be adopted
by these people, but nobody actually wanted to adopt her because she does take it to where it's like
she really could be a little orphan Annie.
Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow the sun will come out.
No, I just mean like we don't know how she grew up, and she could have grown up as a foster kid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. The thing is, people aren't delving into backgrounds, though. I noticed this with Kendra. I noticed this with Milo, and I'm noticing this with Timber, where it's like, and I kind of understand that, where it's like, this is a TikTok person. We were talking about their TikTok presence, and to like kind of delve into their past might be invasive to them.
I don't even know how we would do that. We would just look really far deep down.
Well, no, I mean, we could, look at, we got arrest records. We could dig and find out anything we need to know about Timberly Bowman. But what I'm just finding is that, like, when these sort of like scandals or whatever you want to call them, dramas happen.
When these people go viral.
Yeah.
On the edge.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if people think it's too invasive or they just prefer to speculate based on what we see.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. And I wouldn't want to go into her past either. I do think it's like,
I think
that's invasive.
If someone was making videos about her real past, that could be traumatizing for her. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of pulling shit out of my ass.
Yeah. And in this case, it's like we are dealing with someone who's clearly mentally ill. So why re-traumatize the poor woman?
Yeah.
But,
hopefully she's just kind of in a place where then she can't get close to this guy that she seems to be obsessed with.
Yeah.
Because who knows what she would do. That's what we see all the time with celebrities when they have stalkers.
Yeah.
That they believe some delusional reality where they're together. And then if they get there, they could hurt the person because the person isn't actually giving the love that they think that they will.
Yeah. And I do wonder, like, maybe this is like a loaded question, but just based on what we see and what we know about her, do you think she's capable of... Well, obviously she's capable of physical violence.
I know.
She's been arrested for harassment and assault. So, yeah.
I think she might go into like a fugue state. Like, she doesn't seem violent. And also maybe now she's medicated and she wasn't before.
Yeah. The thing is, I noticed the post she put up on this account 17 hours ago. It's basically just one of her food posts where she's eating something absolutely vile. And but she seems highly, highly medicated. Like, her affect is like way flatter than it has been. Pull it up. I'm wondering if you're going to notice the same thing I did.
So today I am making...
What is she eating?
It looks like she cooked up some kind of a fried chicken patty.
Oh, yeah. And she's going to completely desecrate it as she talks.
Well, her pupils look...
Oh, right. Yeah, she does look. She just looks out of it. Her eyes look kind of dead. Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of the spicy chicken patties because I'm not really a fan of black pepper. And as you guys can see, like, millions of specks of black pepper. But I wish I had regular cheese. But all I have is this.
Velveeta.
And I saved it for my sandwich.
How many views does that have?
69.9K.
Yeah, for this crap.
Yeah.
70,000 views.
Yeah.
For her to make a heart attack sandwich.
Yeah.
And eat it highly medicated and antipsychotics.
Yeah.
Why aren't we famous yet?
We need to make less sense.
Oh, fair enough. And be way more volatile, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Even more volatile than we are. Yeah.
This woman, the reason I look at her pupils, this woman went on TikTok and made a TikTok. She was like, I just went up from 10 milligrams of Lexapro to 20. And I was just staring at her pupils.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Even just 10 milligrams can make a difference.
Just, I think, while you're trying to get used to it, you're kind of like, Woo!
Yeah. And I think like whatever she's on is way stronger.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think there was definitely like after this sort of blew up.
Yeah.
There was a med change.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, because she's very like it's almost like she's a different person. Like I couldn't even
Right.
imagine her talking about her limerent attraction to this man.
No.
In that state.
All she can talk about is what's in front of her.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing the personality change just in the in that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she's in a halfway house, like the other thing that occurs to me is like she's supposed to be trying to get a job or something.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
she
like work
doesn't-
skills.
She doesn't seem worried about that at all. And I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah, no, that's well,
I know.
she might be like getting disability or something, and you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think she's capable of working.
No.
Not at this point in her life.
No.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to be like, okay, I just need you to like go stock these shelves?
Yeah. Well, I
know?
think the thing is, I hope she gets it together or as much as she can, because I do think she's kind of funny. She's kind of fun. I don't think she wants to harm people. Who I may eat those words.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't get the sense from her that she's like anything but a very sad, very ill person right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, like honestly, anything we like quote unquote made fun of her for is just like her being a goof. She's a goofy gal.
I just
too.
think it looks awesome not to be anxious about what she's gonna like. She doesn't look anxious about what she's gonna do with her life. I'm like, she is, and I'm like, that seems nice for her.
Yeah, true. So do you want to end your life in a haze of Thorazine in a mental hospital?
Apparently so.
I think that sounds great.
Right?
Honestly, the way the world's going,
Please.
drug me up.
Yeah.
Keep sticking in my vein.
Help me not think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so,
what I just think. I guess for me, my mental illness is anxiety usually.
Yeah.
And so then when I see someone like this, I'm like, but you don't have anxiety.
She really
That's
doesn't.
nice for you.
She does. Yeah. Well, I bet she really does.
Right.
But it's
It's gone now.
yeah, she definitely doesn't have anxiety about just like letting it all out on,
Right.
in public on TikTok.
Right.
And she does like tell a story pretty freely, even though it doesn't entirely make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel for her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But this has been a very popular story for the last, I would say, week. I don't think it's gonna last, but we just kind of want to touch on it.
Like, I think she should be able to make whatever videos she wants, but should we be watching them?
You know what?
Like-
A lot of people are saying, we shouldn't be feeding into this. I'm like, but we're gonna.
Yeah.
So I think it's the fact that it's like, if everybody's going to, make sure that you're a voice of reason
Right.
in what's happening.
Yeah,
And
don't
be
encourage
respectful,
her to
give her
do
grace.
anything.
Exactly. Like
Right.
try to help, but it's like, we're not going to not talk about it. It's
Yeah.
fucking insanity. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a fascinating situation
Yeah.
that bears discourse.
It's very fascinating.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
Oh, I just watched this thing about Richard Simmons.
Oh, I saw it's a documentary.
Well, yeah, Diane Sawyer did something, but it wasn't like. It sounds like he kind of got agoraphobic towards the end of his life.
That makes
because
sense.
He
Yeah.
didn't want people looking at him
Yeah.
because he felt so self-conscious.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking about when we were saying that about her. That isn't it nice she doesn't feel self-conscious?
Yeah.
Richard Simmons was everywhere just being himself.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's self-conscious. Like, why?
Yeah, I listened to, there was when he was starting to isolate himself before he died.
Yeah.
There was a podcast
About it.
about him and what was like maybe going on, and there was some suspicions that maybe he was like being held
Yeah.
by
But it
his
sounds
housekeeper.
like anytime anyone went over to his house, he
Yeah.
would be like, don't let them see me.
Yeah,
I mean, at least that's her story. So who knows?
Yeah.
But it sounded like it was his idea. Yeah.
just what I think I remember was he was a very big kid who like
Yes.
slimmed down and became obviously, a big proponent of fitness.
Yeah, but first he had a really bad eating disorder.
He had a really bad eating disorder. But then, years and years and years of constant working out aerobically, I think it fucked up his knees.
Oh, yeah.
And so he couldn't work out anymore.
Right.
And I think he began to gain some weight and, body dysmorphia.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I think he hadn't really resolved the issues around the eating disorder and just was like, I am going to exercise obsessively.
Right.
And be very successful for however many years. And then, you get old, your body starts to break down and you can't do the same thing.
But the amount of energy he had when he did exercise all the time.
He was
like,
wonderful.
What is he on?
I loved watching him as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just even though he was not cringe, but a cheesy workout guy, he was just full of joy. Anytime he was on a talk show, you were just like, oh, it's Richard. Yeah. He was beloved.
He went on Rosie O'Donnell, and it was she had to guess who it was with a blindfold.
Yeah.
So he was like, hello.
I remember seeing that. It was so silly.
And then she couldn't figure it out because he disguised his voice. So then he went over to her and had her touch his hair. And she was like, Richard Simmons!
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I just think the dichotomy or the idea that you could be so self-conscious mixed with her just not being self-conscious.
Yeah. I think
I want to be her.
She's got one of those emotional brain. Honestly, she just goes from moment to moment.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a lot of control.
Yeah.
So I think that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've come to a very depressing conclusion, which is that we would like to be mental hospitals with Thorazine.
Oh yeah. Just let me float to death on a cloud of drugs.
Yeah.
Happy day, everyone.
Hey, y'all, the midterms are coming up.
Yeah.
So get ready to vote.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you at the mental hospital.
Don't get gerrymandered.
Please don't.
Don't. Try not to get gerrymandered this month.
Get out there
and
say no gerrymandering to me.
No. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All I see is bullshit, fake news, clickbait. Gotta sift through all of it. I share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man. It's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense. It's time to break free. Pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense. It's time to break free.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.